out of Funabashi, Chiba, Japan, introducing Masayuki Kikuiri. And your referee in charge, Mike Beltran.
Referee getting a little ovation there. Love that.
You love the pop for the referee. And the glorious stash. Kikuiri is in the black. Terrado is in the white. 3 5-minute rounds.
First round. Wait. Let's go.
Southpaw stance for Kikuiri. Big hook misses there for Terrado.
One thing that can be hard to use with opposite stances is the lead jab. It can be hard for southpaws to throw against orthodox fighters. It can be a little difficult using that reach advantage. Terrado already more patient than I've seen him in other fights.
Just out the kick. You never want to overgeneralize when you're talking about fighters from certain regions, but Masayuki Kikuiri, he definitely embodies that Japanese style of fight IQ and patience and true martial arts application.
Technical. You're not going to see a lot of overreach. You're not going to see a lot of mistakes. Excellent transitions on the ground. He definitely embodies that. Just took a risk. Coming forward a bit, resets again. That cerebral approach. That's what Japanese fighters are famous for. Here's Bart. Terrado being very patient so far. And a good job picking his spots to get inside, taking on a much taller, rangier fighter. Moves like that are going to help.
Barry tried that traveling hook, just touched the chin of Kikuiri. There it is again.
Nice hook.
Good speed on it from Herman Terrado.
You see the hand of Kikuiri. It came up after that hook. He did not like that. Wants to stay solid defensively.
And you'll see Terrado then start to begin throwing things behind that hook if he can land it.
Switching stances from Kikuiri, maybe to take some sting off that lead hook. It's a great weapon against the southpaw, now going orthodox.
And it does bring the jab back into play for the taller fighter.
See those little tactical adjustments. Great stuff from Kikuiri.
Little blood trickling from the eyebrow of Masayuki Kikuiri after that hook.
That's the thing about Terrado. He only needs one. Very, very powerful. Good job with the lead hand from Kikuiri.
Continuing to throw those push kicks, keeping Terrado out of bay. Doubled up the hook and thought about the right hand behind it.
Terrado now pulling in behind the power shots. Good job getting inside with the takedown.
Nice flare on the legs. Kikuiri working back to vertical quickly.
Yeah, Terrado seemed a little hesitant to bring his weight down into guard. Does score points with that takedown, though.
Approaching the 1-minute mark here in the first round. Early card action. Bellator Champion Series San Diego.
What I didn't expect here, though, that I'm seeing now is both guys fighting a very disciplined fight. You know, Terrado's not going crazy, spending a bunch of gas early. Kikuiri staying very technical as well.
Got double unders for now. Now the repummel from Herman Terrado takes it away. A good flurry as Kikuiri tried to exit. Terrado chased him out of the corner.
Yeah, Kikuiri blocked those shots. They still hurt with those small gloves.
Terrado tried that toss. Tried to hip toss, but Kikuiri was wise to it, settled his weight back, and takes the back of Herman Terrado with only 10 seconds to work in round one.
And I don't think he's going to have time to get the finish here. Was surprised earlier tonight with Hokit, but this one definitely going to round two.
There's the end of round one. Masayuki Kikuiri and Herman Terrado back to their corners. Scan that QR code as we introduce Takedown as the official apparel partner of Bellator MMA. $20 off your first order of the best fight shorts and MMA apparel in the world if you scan the QR code there on your screen.
No surprise when it comes to who was throwing the power punches in round number one. It was Terrado, a lot of it behind these leaping left hooks. See that one there getting around the guard of Kikuiri. And then great stuff here, combo right into the takedown. Now didn't want to sit his weight down, didn't really want to have anything to do with the guard, kept his hips up. Still a good job, the timing on that quick high crotch. And you see the power of Terrado when he gets inside. Very explosive with his lift on that shot.
Masayuki Kikuiri in the black trunks, Herman Terrado in the white, set for round number two here, Bellator Champion Series San Diego. We march towards a main event featuring a world lightweight title bout. Usman Nurmagomedov and Alexander Shabli coming up in our main event tonight.
Second round. Ready, fight. Ready, fight. Let's go.
Round two underway here at welterweight. Jimmy, we talked about the fact that Terrado has not been a stamina-based fighter because of that muscle, because of that size, but it was a more measured approach in round one. Perhaps he's learned.
And also, this is a round where it's going to show. Round number two is going to let me know how your pacing is, how much gas you have. It starts showing midway through round number two, generally speaking.
Little clash of the heads accidentally as Terrado came crashing in, trying that leaping hook and then a uppercut behind it.
He's got to take some risks to close distance. Did it very efficiently in round number one. Found his moments. He kind of bait Kikuiri in and then tried to explode with the left hook.
Orthodox stance again here from Kikuiri. I think he liked having the jab at his disposal. Khabib Nurmagomedov backstage. He'll be cornering his cousin Usman in the main event.
Scoring that round number one, it's kind of about what you appreciate as a judge. Both guys had their moments. Kikuiri, though, able to finish strong, and that usually sticks with the judges.
Nifty left hand from Masayuki Kikuiri. And an exchange of jabs. Nice work behind the jab for Terrado. See if he can string something together behind it. Rips to the body, does Terrado.
Both guys so far kind of one and done in terms of combination. Where it's the jab and the left hook. That lead hand is working, but not a lot of follow-up. Not a lot of combination striking so far. Little surprise, Kikuiri with that reach advantage hasn't tried more leg kicks. Terrado very heavy on that lead leg. You need that to make the lead hook work. Just like that. Surprised he hasn't done that a little bit more often. Sean, you hear it all the time in the gym, right? Just touch it. Just touch it. Doesn't have to be hard. Just touch it. Put hands on him. It seems like Kikuiri doing that a little bit more in round number two.
He did put a stiff right hand straight to the midsection of Herman Terrado, trying to suck some of that wind away. 2 minutes remain here in the second frame. Terrado not really showing signs of slowing significantly. Could have been a point of emphasis in camp. Another rip to the body from Kikuiri, that time as he stepped through and switched stances.
You feel like Kikuiri, more in round number 2, is kind of pecking away a little bit. Not as concerned with landing one big shot.
Temporary off balance there. And a stiff leg kick again from Masayuki Kikuiri. Good combination from Terrado. 90 seconds left in round 2.
Nice sneaky uppercut there from Kikuiri, right through the guard. How's your Japanese, Sean?
Not quite conversational. Can't tell you what's being said. That is the Terrado corner, so.
By the way, they made a seat on the right-hand side. OG in the grappling game.
Single leg here from Terrado. Creating this scramble. But now Masayuki Kikuiri wrestled himself into the advantageous position. Gonna have to be careful with his head and these elbows from Terrado, though.
But once again, he made that commitment. 30 seconds left to go in the round. So judges tend to remember how the round finished, and this round is finishing with Kikuiri on top. Kimura probably not going to be a factor in this amount of time.
One more pull on that arm from Herman Terrado before that second round bell. Back to the corners they go. I'm looking at the fight stats in front of me. A relatively even distribution of strikes thrown and landed. More in the landed department than the thrown department, as Kikuiri has pulled away some there.
I thought it was a good round number 2 for the Japanese fighter. Wasn't looking for one big shot, just keeping the physical pressure and the, once again, touch it. Don't have to hurt him, just keep something in his face.
And you can see deliberate gulping of air in the corner from Herman Terrado, trying to overload the oxygen. Take advantage of that 1-minute break. Bellator Champion Series at Pachanga Arena in San Diego. Sean O'Connell, Jimmy Smith beside the Bellator cage. Herman Terrado in the white trunks. Masayuki Kikuiri in the black. Good leg kick there.
Now here's the part where you're Terrado. You spend what you got in the next 5 minutes. Can't take your punches home with you. Been pacing himself well so far.
A hook and a back fist, and Terrado chased forward with his own hook. Masayuki Kikuiri continues to peck away at the legs and midsection with those kicks. Now a clean combination.
Another clash of heads, it looks like. And this is where, as you know, the leg kicks, the body work, you start feeling it in round number 3. Kikuiri getting a little bit of that done in rounds 1 and 2. But he doesn't want to start getting brave and getting into exchanges. Terrado's still very, very powerful.
There's that left hook again. That's been the best strike for Terrado in this fight. Some of the sting coming off as the fatigue wears on those legs, along with the leg kicks. Masayuki Kikuiri staying long with his jabs and his front kicks. Drives another shin into the body.
Sneaky right hand.
Well-timed knee from Kikuiri, but jammed up just a bit by the forward motion of Terrado. More jabs from the former Pancrase champion out of Japan.
Inside on a single leg, and this is a lot of energy if he doesn't get this takedown.
Halfway through round number 3. And Masayuki Kikuiri is able to reverse position easily.
Yeah, just moved him around, and that's a position where Terrado a lot of times is dominant.
Nasty body kick. Body shot. And the left hands to make it academic. Masayuki Kikuiri drives the shit into the liver of Herman Terrado for the finish.
Lightning strike to the right side. When you take a body shot and you yell like that, it is over. Wow. And he is still in pain on the floor.
Perfectly placed, perfectly timed. We wanted to let you hear that sickening sound as you look at it in slow motion. That is how you remove a man's soul from his body.
Folks, it feels worse than it sounds, and it sounds bad. Oh my God. Paralyzes the whole body. There is nothing you can do. Japanese corner absolutely thrilled. That is how you finish a fight, ladies and gentlemen.
The 10th pro win of Masayuki Kikuiri's career comes via third round TKO, making 7 finishes for the man out of Japan. We'll make it official when we come back to Pechanga Arena in San Diego in Bellator Champion Series.
It's the new Bellator!
We all got a job to do. We're coming into unmarked territory, and we're looking to claim it.
The belt is on the line.